Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm just going to dive straight in. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead, okay? Let's see. So, for my gorgeous Capricorns out there, what is that? Is that the time to go card? It is. You have time to go, right? Sometimes it's about closing all doors and beginning new chapters, right? That could be what it's about. Maybe you guys are leaving things behind. It's still a bit too soon to share. So let's see what this is about for you. Let's get some extra cards. For Capricorn, please Spirit, what's going on this week? There's always enough. I kind of like that. I feel like whatever you're doing, it does feel like it's more towards growth and expansion. There's always enough. Okay, and if you have lost something recently, then I do feel like you're going to get it back, but you just have to keep moving forward. Okay, don't focus on what you've lost, focus on what you can gain. There's always enough, right? It's almost like, I wonder if you guys are a bit possessive at this time. I'll figure it out in a minute. Or again, you're like, oh no, I lost something. But it's like, but you can find it elsewhere. There's more out there for you, whatever that means. It could be opportunities. I don't know. They just want you to know there's always enough. Okay. You've never lost out on anything. But let's see what they're talking about. For Capricorn, please. Okay. We got 2 here. Believe in your good luck. I freaking told you. And trust the universe. Okay, I love that. Okay, Sagittarius and Aquarius energy with that. All right, well then let's just go into your tea leaf. Believe in your good luck. And koi fish are actually really good luck, especially when it comes down to wealth and fortune and finances. So that could be really good there. Especially if you guys are being called to go down a certain direction. Okay, some of you are entrepreneurial, or you want to start your own thing, or there's something in regards to your money. You're leaving something behind that maybe promises stability and whatever, but you're being guided towards something else, and you're being guided to know that whatever you're letting go of or whatever you're losing out on here, there is plenty more out there for you. So I wonder if that's something that you're being guided to know, that there is even more good luck in a new journey. Let's see what they're talking about there. Right, let's move this up here. Oh my god, I'm ruining everything. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. 3 cards, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. Position of authority. Absolutely. Some of you, again, definitely entrepreneurial. You don't have to be though, but you are leveling up to a position of authority, probably through your decisions. You have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So maybe some people don't really agree with you. That's giving kind of parent vibes or boss vibes, to be honest, where you're stepping into a position of authority, and some people might be trying to control your decisions here or disagree with you, and try to maybe even intervene, if I'm saying that properly, because you guys should know by now I'm very terrible with my words. But the horse says a short journey, so maybe the time to go could be some sort of travel or movement in some kind. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna get you your tarot. Did I tell you I'm doing some things a bit differently this week, just in terms of how I pull the cards out? So let me know if it resonates with you guys this week. So let's see. For the Capricorns, please, Spirit. I'm seeing glasses for some reason. All right. Energy of the week, 6 of Swords. Yeah, there definitely is a short journey going on for you guys. 6 of Swords is about travel and movement towards travel and movement. Maybe you guys are moving. Maybe you guys are moving to a different state, different city. Maybe you guys are just moving from one company to another. Maybe you're moving homes. Yes, whatever it is. 6 of Swords is about movement. You also have the 6 of Pentacles in your energy. So energy of the week is that things are moving forward. You're removing yourself from any chaos and conflict. 6 of Swords usually comes away from the 5, chaos, conflict, defeat, and seeks refuge in a new adventure, right? To new stability further down the line. So you're in that in-between stage of leaving something behind and going towards something new, which is literally this card. She's not in that new beginning just yet. She's traveling towards it. So again, traveling, movement is important. You're taking the lessons with you and you're moving forward, which is awesome. This can be an emotional time with the 6 of Swords, just because I always say she's on water, like things are not stable yet, but they will be. So you're moving towards better times. Your energy this week is really about focusing on what you're giving your time and energy to, right? You could be focusing a lot more on work, and that's paying out for you, and also your personal life balance and the friends you got around you, right? Six of Pentacles is about your day-to-day, your habits, your routines, and giving to things in a fair way, and making sure that things come back to you. Right? You don't want to be giving a lot of your time and energy to people who don't, are not nice to you, or don't really bring anything to the table for you. Okay, they don't bring you happiness, or they don't bring you joy, so just pay attention to what you're giving your time and energy to, which I feel like you are adjusting that, because you're showing up with the scales. So that's awesome. And again, sixes are all about learning your lessons. I always see it as that, like, you guys are really understanding things a lot deeper this week. Your challenge this week is the Five of Cups. So yeah, there's a specific word that they want to say. I think it's like flare-ups. I don't know how that will resonate with you as a challenge, but it's like, I feel like a lot of you, this will be more emotionally, because the Five of Cups can be about focusing a bit on the negatives at times will be your challenge. Or again, the fact that maybe things are a bit disappointing for you during this week. There could be disappointments coming up in your life at the moment. And that would be, your challenge would be, don't fixate on that, right? All right, remember what you do still have, the people you do still have, and let's move forward, right? Because Five of Cups is about crying over spilt milk. And it may not be, it may be worse than spilt milk, but they are saying don't focus on what you can't change. Let's move forward. There's always enough, right? He's worried, 5 cups is spilt. What am I going to do with all that water that's spilt? Well, you can fill them back up, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. You got more milk, all right? Basically is what I want to say to you. All right, let's get you some advice. Oh, Ace of Wands in the Tower. Your advice is to allow the Tower to fall. Whenever the Tower card comes in, okay, sorry. Okay, oh my god, so there's you might be tiptoeing around somebody. That's what I was picking up on. Like, you don't want to be in their wrath, that's the vibe I was getting. So I don't know if that's a boss. It kind of was coming up underneath. It was reminding me of the club, right, where someone's trying to make you do something against your will. And I feel like you've been tiptoeing around someone, just for some of you out there, because you don't want them to explode, right? The Tower. But whenever he's naked, so I shouldn't show you that because YouTube will like ban me. But what the Tower card means in an advice position is allow it to fall. If you're the only one that's keeping it together, or you're, hiding yourself just to keep someone from let them explode. You shouldn't ever have to dictate your whole life to someone else and their emotional scenarios. So for some of you with the Ace of Wands and the Tower card, no longer holding on to this, no longer trying to keep everything together and being the only one doing so, right? No longer keeping the peace. I think it's a really good time to get out of a situation if you need to, and maybe you realize that with the Time to Go card. And now if you are in unsafe situations, please go speak to people for sure. With the Ace of Wands and the Tower, it's very toxic energy. I would make sure that you have some help there. But just in general, speaking to generally anybody, the Tower card, let something fall. No longer holding on to this anymore, right? Allowing someone to be pissed off at you, for example, right? And the Ace of Wands, allow the Tower to fall. Allow what needs to be cleansed out your life to be cleansed out your life, so you can have a fresh new start. More ambition, more joy in your life. Ace of Wands is not necessarily joy, but it's enthusiasm, which to me feels like for you, it would definitely be more joy compared to what you have been dealing with lately, right? So let's clarify everything for you. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, the Tower is giving a power struggle. So again, which I already felt like anyway, you could be stepping up into a position of authority and somebody doesn't like it. I'm not gonna, take answers from you, but you're not my boss, but I am now. That's the kind of vibe I'm seeing here. So it's like, let that person explode. Don't know. That's how I see it. Or again, yeah. Okay, I'm done with examples. I'm sorry. Right, let's dive into your reading. Let's give you some clarifiers. All right. One more. Thank you. And with that short journey, I was going to say it earlier, but I just keep getting it now. It's almost like this journey will be much shorter than you think, right? You feel like you need to step up against somebody, just for someone out there. It's just a metaphor for how I'm seeing the energy. It's like you expect it to be a long trip, but it's not a long trip. You expect this to be like, oh, this is going to be a big journey of like trying to get this myself used to this idea or whatever it is. And it's like, I feel like you're going to get there very quickly. I don't know what that means to you, but that's what I'm seeing here. All right, Six of Swords, temperance. Absolutely, you're moving towards more calmer times, right? Temperance is that pit stop, so make sure you are balancing your feelings and emotions and bringing harmony and peace into your world. But it does tell me that you're choosing peace, and that's why you're moving forward, or why you're moving in general. Temperance is gorgeous here. You have a lot of angels by your side, and you're doing the right thing. Okay, but take some time out for yourself when necessary. And things will happen in divine timing. Okay, be patient with when you're going to get to stable land, right? You're on a boat currently, so temporary situation for now whilst you're moving towards your permanent situation. Six of Pentacles in your energy is a High Priestess, so trust in your gut instincts when it comes down to making decisions on your day-to-day. Some of you already know what you need to start implementing in your routines, and you know who is for you and who's not for you. So I feel like you need to make your decisions and balance yourself based on what you already know you need to do. Five of Cups with the Devil energy for sure. This can be a person around you. Like I said, a Devil energy, the Five of Cups, you could be a little bit upset. I'm hearing again spoiled. Someone spoiled around you, and that's what it feels like. Allow them to be disappointed, and allow yourself to be a bit disappointed with how this might unfold, because you can't change a person, right? But the Devil being here, the Five of Cups, be aware of anyone's emotional manipulation. Someone might turn on the waterworks for you, but just be aware of it, right? They're just trying to mess with your head or try to change your decision. So again, focus on moving forward. Now, for some of you, Five of Cups and the Devil, when you're experiencing some sort of defeat during this week, you might again be tempted to go into an energy of fear and worries and doubts and stress. Remember what I said, you're moving forward, okay, which is amazing. There's always enough out there for you. Don't let the devil trick you into being scarce or trick you into a comfort zone or going back to, again, things that just don't serve you. And the devil can also be addictions, temptations, and all that stuff. Just pay attention to it. Don't worry so much on the devil, because that's not how you... To break away from the devil, you have to no longer engage with it. So if it's a narcissist or if it's a person, just don't engage with it anymore, right? Because if you engage in it or try to make it feel better about itself, or if you try to engage or heal a fear, sometimes it's good to dive into it. But when it's a flare-up, right? When it's a flare-up, it almost feels like it won't resolve itself in that state. How do I explain it? If someone's having a massive tantrum, they don't want to be calmed down. You see what I'm saying? It's same within ourselves. The fear, it doesn't want to be calmed down. It wants to react in fear, wants to run away from the lion that's in its mind. So when you have fears or worries or doubts, just replace it with something else until you're ready to dive deeper into it, okay? The Tower, Eight of Pentacles. So this again could definitely be in a workspace here. The Tower and the Eight of Pentacles also means to me you guys are going to get a really good opportunity, a lucky opportunity coming away in terms of your work. Why? Because you're putting time and effort into it. Okay, so Tower card being divine intervention. Whatever needs to fall apart here is for to create space for new energy. But the Tower card does feel like quite a good revelation. And the Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Take the idea and plant it in the ground. That's what it feels like. Make sure that you're grounding your ideas, because you're going to have a really great idea that feels like that's what that is about. You're going to have an incredible idea for a business or something that you're passionate about. Eight of Pentacles does feel like it's in your career life or to do with a project or to do with yourself, whatever it is. It's going to be a great idea that you need to take action on. It could come to you in the middle of the night, could come to you in the worst situation ever, but you need to write it down so that you can actually take action on it. And when you feel inspired, go after it, because it shows up as a flame, which doesn't always last long. So when you ground it, learn about it, Page of Pentacles, take the first step into it, it's going to start growing from there on out. And the Tower card, this is fate. This is divine intervention. It's bringing it into your life for sure. Alrighty, that's what I have for you. I hope it made sense. Let me know in the comments if it did, and I'll see you guys next time, okay?